What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with Dark Outpost, and today I'm going to talk about this rumor that's been floating around for feels like a couple weeks, maybe a month or so, about a rumored Rebels sequel show. And I did a video about it probably around a month ago when all this stuff started happening, but now it does seem like we're getting a little more information over the past couple days and week. And so I want to kind of talk about that. This Bounty Hunt Comics article is from a couple days ago. I've got a couple updates to it. But new rumor reveals release date for Star Wars Rebels sequel series. And then it says, a new rumor details, and it is by our friend John F. Trent right there. A new rumor details the release date for the rumored Star Wars Rebels sequel. YouTuber Noah Outlaw revealed on Twitter the Star Wars Rebels sequel series will be premiering sometime in November. And that is very true. And Noah Outlaw and Corey Van Dyke have been the ones from Kessel Transmissions that have been all over this thing from basically the very beginning. You can see here his update, Clone Wars Season 7 in February, Mandalorian Season 2 in October, and Star Wars Rebels sequel series in November. It's going to be a good year, and that got a lot of traction. Outlaw and his co-host Corey on the channel Kessel Run Transmissions YouTube channel originally revealed a Star Wars Rebels sequel series was in development back in January. After their initial report, their series was expected to star Ahsoka Tano and Sabine Wren. That's what they reported from the beginning. And that is also what they're reporting now. This is why I'm updating you. So this was yesterday. They got a separate source that supposedly has confirmed all that information. Stars Ahsoka and Sabine. Dave Filoni's on board. It's supposed to release in November of 2020, which is pretty close to right now. It will be on Disney Plus, and no word on Ezra or Thrawn yet. The Ezra or Thrawn is an interesting tidbit because right around the same time that these guys leaked this story, broke this news that they say there is going to be a Rebels sequel series, we had something on Reddit right around the same time. Star Wars Rebels sequel information. Just getting straight into it, and I'll do an overview of this. I won't read all of it because it is kind of a lot. Release window is late 2020 on Disney Plus. Season 1 is in post-production. Season 2 is well underway. That would be kind of crazy, but I mean, it is relatively soon, I suppose. The story is set during the height of the short-lived New Republic. We get to see the Republic Senate, a couple things like that. Season 1 sets up Ahsoka and Sabine preparing to travel to the unknown regions to find Ezra. Ahsoka gave up a valuable relic to the Kaminoans to stop Rex's aging. He's going to join them on the quest. That's according to this rumor. Season 1 also follows Ezra and Thrawn, who become unlikely allies over time. They're introduced to the Chiss Ascendancy in the middle of a war with the Grease. The Chiss are the main society in the series. In Scylla, their homeworld acts as a hub and main staging point. Thrawn has a niece. She is a Skywalker. If you don't know what that is, it's a Force-sensitive Chiss child. They're used to navigate through hyperspace. They're called them Skywalkers. It's really cringe. Talk a little bit more about the Grease, things like that. But anyway, there's some more detailed plots. If you want to go check it out on Star Wars Leaks Reddit, feel free to. However, the important thing I thought was that this one also included Ezra and Thrawn. And if you watch Rebels, wasn't a huge fan, but at the very end of that series, you see Ezra and all the stupid space whales taking off, and with Thrawn with them into the unknown regions. And the very end of Rebels obviously sets up Ahsoka and Sabine going to find him. So this would make a lot of sense from that standpoint. Much like the reaction to the Clone Wars, there's a lot of people that are really excited about the Clone Wars. So maybe there will be a lot of people really excited about the potential of a Rebels sequel series. And I also did think it was important to note, this is something I pointed out over a month ago, Dave Filoni put this out on Christmas. Now, it's important to note that after The Rise of Skywalker was released, and we got to hear that Ahsoka Tano was one of the voices in Rey's head, people started freaking out because Ahsoka Tano was dead. Ahsoka Tano's dead. Oh my gosh, how could you kill her? Oh, what a travesty. Even though, George Lucas's plan was for her to die during Order 66. Forget all about that. We're so upset. We can't believe she died. We loved her in Rebels. But anyway, Dave Filoni put this out. Was thinking of all of you this fine morning, happy holidays. And it is a picture of Gandalf talking to Ahsoka, saying, people thought I was dead too. Look how that turned out. So that to me was clearly an indication that he had more plans for Ahsoka. And at this point, Clone Wars had already been announced. You know, we already knew that it was coming out, that season 7 was coming out right around this time, the beginning of the year. So it doesn't make any sense that he would be talking about that. It only made sense to me that he was talking about a different series. Now, whether that was a live action appearance in something like The Mandalorian, or whether that was a Rebels sequel series. And I talked about that at the time. But that's the new updates that Corey and Noah are basically sticking to their guns. They're saying that this is definitely happening. They've been on top of it the entire time, but they don't have any word on Ezra or Thrawn yet. So we're looking at two different sources, kind of, when you're looking at those Reddit leaks, vice what these guys at Kessel Run Transmissions are hearing. But I just wanted to kind of bring that news to you for anybody that didn't hear it yet. There's a lot of other sources. I know Den of Nerds covered it, I think yesterday at some point. There's a lot of people who are basically confirming that the rumors of this are true, at least of it being focused around Sabine and Ahsoka. Now, if it's just Sabine and Ahsoka, hey, I don't know how many people are going to get into it. I want nothing to do with another series that has Thrawn, to be perfectly honest with you, because I saw enough of Thrawn ruined as a character in Rebels. I don't really need to see him any further, but I know there is a lot of people who probably weren't familiar with Thrawn in the expanded universe, now referred to as Legends. There's probably a lot of those people, maybe who do like the character, maybe they want to see him. Ezra's always kind of been a non-starter for me, but we'll see. We shall see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is a Rebels sequel series something you would want to see? Do you care about that? I know a lot of people have a lot of love for Dave Filoni and Ahsoka and the characters that he's involved with, so maybe you do. Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, ring the bell for notifications, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.